Man, what is the problem today in modern society? Is it men or is it women? What is it? Man, most dudes I talk to, they don't even think about dating anymore. Like, it's almost not even an option at this point because that's how much bad there is out there. And there's just something between men and women today where things just ain't clicking. And you could say this is the effect of modern feminism because women are not submissive today. They don't know how to submit. They know how to dominate. They're told not to submit. They're told you can do everything like a man. So the fact that women are becoming like men, it's now a fight between everybody, and it makes no sense. But it is what it is. Bro, it's literally what's happening today. Most guys I know too, like, they would love to be able to find the right person, but they know in the back of their minds it almost does not exist. And they tell me every time they start talking to a new girl, they're scared. This is what I get told. Every time they start to like a new girl, they once again get scared. Because of their history. And I know what they're talking about. There's just something about it, bro, where it's almost impossible. It's almost impossible. This is why dudes today just almost can't even think about dating. You just lose every time. Something just, you lose every time. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how great you are. You're just going to lose. So why play if you're going to lose? This is why so many men out there are becoming players, because they don't want to get played. They're going to take what they can get and they're going to move on. Men also get into relationships. It's good for the very first little bit, but they're scared because they've been there before. It's been really good, and all of a sudden, boom. Because behavioral patterns have changed. Lots of control and manipulation started taking its place. Things started to rear its head. The dragon's head reared itself. So it's just amazing. It's incredible, the things that you witness with your own two eyes, and it's in broad daylight. And this is why, the conversations I have all the time in the gym, on my one-on-one call sessions, even sometimes in a grocery store, you come across someone and just a random conversation, but it's the same things. And I'm going to tell you guys, it is not impossible to date and to have success. It's not impossible, but today it's not probable. And that's how bad it is. And most of these women out here, bro, probably one of your mates probably ran through her. So who can you really date at the end of the day without getting embarrassed? Oh my God, man, seriously. That's the thing, because bro, that's a no-go. Imagine finding that out. One of your friends, like, you start dating some girl, let's say, one of your friends, yeah, bro, I clapped that, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's pretty embarrassing. One of your friends had his share. So Now you have to live with that for the rest of your life in your mind. Okay. Great. Men do not like women that get touched, especially by people they know, like their friend. The less men know about a woman's past, the better. The more men know about a woman's past, the worse. Which is why women lie so much about their past, about their body counts, about all that stuff. Because they know in the back of their mind, men don't like that. So, yeah. From what I'm seeing, bro, majority of men today are not even thinking no more about dating. Because it's such an impossible thing. Like, there's even really good dudes out here. And they're struggling, like, hardcore. They cannot get a date. They cannot get a girl. And they're perfectly okay and in a situation where they definitely could. But they still can't because women want to act like they're all that today. Like they don't stink. But it does. Everybody's does. But they want to act like that. They want to act better than every man they come across. For whatever reason it is that way today, I just don't understand why is it bad to be a dominant man? When has it ever been bad to be a dominant man? For some reason, women want to like try to compete with that. Women want to try to be up at that level. Why? I don't understand why. Just be yourself, you know? But they can't seem to do that. There has to be all this weird stuff going on in majority of situations that you see happening today. Just a lot of weird stuff. Uncalled for stuff, unnecessary stuff. Games, manipulation, the list goes on. And it's sad because you see older people in relationships and it's like, that looks beautiful. And it is beautiful. It's not that it just looks beautiful. It literally is beautiful. Because that man and that woman built so much connection and trust within each other, had a family, did all this stuff. No toxicity, just purely blessed. And they're both just themselves and they come together and it's nothing but good vibes and good energy and just that kind of stuff. That's the stuff you dream of, man. But today, it doesn't look great. There always seems to be something effed up that's going to happen next. And you don't know what it is, but it's something. And it's funny how much blame most men get on the situations that they get themselves in. There's so much pressure on men, bro, to perform. There's little to no pressure on women to perform. The pressure is on us. The pressure is on men to perform and what you can do, what you can provide, how much you can do here, how much you can do there. As soon as you look at women and ask what they can do, you hear crickets, you hear excuses. But the last time I checked, both parties are supposed to be bringing value to the relationship to make it work. Doesn't mean it's the exact same things, but people have to be mindful that they have to make their partner happy and do things to make them happy. So if you're not doing anything on your end at all, then you can't ask for anything. You can't expect anything. But if you are providing value, then you can. Because if you're providing all the value and you're not getting anything in return, that's when you can say something. Because it's unfair. It's a lopsided relationship. It's a lopsided situation in general. And it's going to start to expose itself, and you're going to start to get fed up with how things are and how things are going on. But bro, I just don't get how people, it's just like people just will do anything but not bring value. And wonder why things didn't work out or are not working out. But that's exactly why. And there's just so much, there's so many variables, bro, how things could go wrong. The amount of cheating that can go on today, the amount of stinky stuff going on behind closed doors. It's a never-ending thing, and all you should want or ask for in a relationship is peace, trust, love, respect, and to be on the same page, to be on the same team, and to get things going how they should be going. So I just don't get it, bro, how things can just, how so many things just crash. Like time after time after time after time after time. I know so many dudes that had themselves in these situations, bro, and those are the same guys that have reached that point where anytime they like a new girl, it's like, damn. And I even talked to a friend today, and he said he gets attached pretty quick. As soon as he starts to like a girl, it's like, damn. Scary all over again. Because you never know what's going to happen, and that is why, bro, you have to just keep an open mind regardless of what kind of situation you find yourself in. You have to keep an open mind and understand that the worst case scenario can happen regardless of who you're dating. It doesn't matter how good it is. It doesn't matter how good it's going. At any given time, one day can come. One single day can come. And it's over. One day. They could have been saying, I love you, and this and that and that and this the day before. That one day can come. That's a wrap. I've seen it before. Many times. It's almost like as a man, you just wait for it to happen. You just know it's going to happen. It's bound to happen again. And it's bound to happen again. This is how bad the dating scene is. People can't make up their freaking minds. People can't come correct. People cannot be who they need to be. But that's what we all have to work for. Before you date at all, you should be who you have to be so the relationship can work. That's who you should be. Be somebody where you're in a position that the relationship can work. I spent many years, bro, many years ignoring things that would come my way, opportunities that would come my way, and I was just, nope. I have things to do. I have mountains to climb. And reason being is because from 16 to about 21, you tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. Same thing every time. And usually those people come back and you don't want them back. It's just another hideous situation. So the dating market, bro, the dating scene is horrendous. It's a fucking joke. And just a chill guy. Just a chill guy, bro. Just a chill guy. And somehow things fail. Time after time after time again. So many people that I've come across, same things. It starts, it ends. It starts, it ends. It starts, it ends. And as far as I'm concerned, a lot of these dudes are in a pretty good position. A lot of these dudes have some pretty good things going for themselves. But you look on the other hand, and all you see is trouble. All you see is a woman who is at a character who is not even close to what they should be. And somehow, some way, it's the dude's fault. They can't take accountability. Just say, you know what, yeah, it's my fault. They can't. Somehow it's the dude's fault. And he might not want to, he might not even be where he's going to be, but he's on the way to being that. A lot of these dudes, bro, that I know, they have bright futures ahead. They're hardworking. They got bright futures. They're improving themselves far more than these women out here that are going crazy, bro. They think they can go crazy and get the best of the best, but last time I checked, God does not miss. Those who put in the work, those who sacrifice are going to get rewarded. Women don't sacrifice today, bro. Nothing. They won't sacrifice nothing for the relationship. All that matters is their little itty bitty happiness. But guess how much men sacrifice? They sacrifice everything to be exactly who they should be. Doing exactly what they should be doing to become exactly who they should be. Do women do this? No. They mess around here. They mess around there. They're going over here. They're going over there. They're going to have some fun over here. They don't know who they are. No self-identity. They're messing with this dude. They're messing with that dude. And then there's a dude on track, on his mission, being the man he's supposed to be. She's out there being exactly the type of woman that men back in the day looked down upon. Today, for some reason, this stuff's becoming normalized, and it's BS. None of those women are ever taken seriously by a good man. Ever. They're never taken seriously. And then they grow to hate and resent men because they failed themselves. They failed themselves. You had a choice. Those were the choices you made. It's all up to us to fight, to put in the work, to become who we are supposed to become. It's on us. As men and women. Women have to know better. Women have to know. If I talk to a bunch of dudes, this real good guy over here might not take me seriously. But they can't think that, because the only thing that matters is my current happiness. Let me get attention here. Let me get attention there. Because it makes me feel better. It's all about what makes them feel better. It's all about what makes them happy. Happy, happy, happy. The last time I checked, if you want the best things in life, the best things that life has to offer, it takes sacrifice. I, for example, got to where I've gotten to today because I sacrificed. There's dudes the same age as me, even a little younger, even a little older, looking at me saying, damn, bro. I wish I was in your position today. I wish I could be that, bro. I wish I could have that, bro. But you know what? I lived my life very differently. I sacrificed. I put my happiness on the back shelf. It's irrelevant. Happy, schmappy, wappy. It doesn't matter. We got to do. We got things to do. We got mountains to climb. Do you guys think David Goggins was just happy as anything going on all his runs? Feet's bleeding. Shins are just aching, throbbing. He can barely go, but he's still going. Was he just happy? Happy? No. But David Goggins did what he had to do. You see, guys, I'm not saying women have to be as hard as men today, even on this kind of stuff. and making sacrifices, but it's to the point they'll make zero sacrifices. Everything has to be their way. They have to feel a certain way. They won't sacrifice nothing to make the relationship better for you, but you're making a bunch of sacrifices to make the relationship happen, to make the relationship work with them. So much time, energy, investment goes into it. They're not doing the same. They make zero sacrifices. You will take time off, they won't. You will do things you don't always want to do, they won't. If they want to do something that's a red flag, if they want to do something that's toxic, they will do it for the simple fact that they want to, and they won't respect the relationship. Just because they feel like it. And it's temporarily going to make them feel better in the moment. Women will cheat on their men because that's going to make them feel better in the moment. This is a pretty severe thing, but it happens. And they still want the relationship though, but they still want it to do that. They want their cake. They want to eat yours too. They can't make no sacrifices. Women like this are the definition of dangerous. They're the definition of red flags that you should avoid because they ain't fit to be a wife. They ain't fit to be a real woman. They're not a real woman. They're entitled. How do you think your future kids would fare with a woman like that? Not very good. Zero sacrifices. Zero. And your own kids will grow up to know exactly who the mother of your kids are. They will know that. This is why men almost can't even think about dating today, because it's poison. It is poison, bro. No accountability. Women can't even think to do the right things to make a good relationship happen. But guess what? Real women do. And real men do. But where's all the real women in today's generation? The ones making the sacrifices. Where are they at? It exists. There's just not too many. That's it. There's far more men, I believe, that are disciplined, that are on that road, that are on that path to being who they should be, than there is women. Wholeheartedly believe it. Like I said, man, women just want their cake. They want to eat yours too. It's just greed. It's just everything has to be exactly the way they want it to be. No sacrifices. No nothing. No nothing. That is the problem. And it's a huge problem. And it's going to ruin everything. It already is ruining everything in today's generation and society. These women, bro, are going to grow old. And no one is going to look their way. The men that get ultra successful are going to have the pick of the litter. And there's going to be a lot of single people. And the people that have failed, the people that have lost in life, they are the ones that are going to be to blame. They are the ones that never did what was right. They took the weak way out. And that's the result that you're going to see happen. Like I said, those who make sacrifices, those who are serious, those who stand on business are going to succeed. And karma is a real is a real thing. And it does not miss when it comes back around like a boomerang and right in the head. And God is real. You give God the glory, He will give you the victory in the end. And that's all that matters. The realest people go through the hardest times, the biggest storms, and endure. And those are the ones that'll get rewarded in the end. For the men and women watching this video, keep y'all's heads up. Focus on being the best you can be. And be very careful of every move you make, because it could cost you your life. This goes for everybody. This is accountability. And we must be aware of who we are and what we're doing, and the effects it's going to have from our own actions. We got to do our best. We got to be at our best. That is what gets you the things that you want ever so badly out of life. So let's get it. God willing, God bless. And we'll see y'all at the top.